Hello everyone, welcome on back to Hutan Pantai. Alright, so I'm just getting this started here. This is the last of the 3 fields that we have. The long grain rice to be planted, so this will be obviously a month out, a month later from everything else. We'll get a worker on this right away. We do have the very large sorghum harvest to do. The field that we just put last time is, of course, ready right away. So we'll be trying to get that done today. Unfortunately, I was kind of hoping there would be a fertilizing contract for like one of these fields down there. That is not happening. So it looks like I'm gonna probably have to sell the slurry that we have because it's full right now, and I can't have it full because then they're not gonna. I believe it's either reduced amount they produce or they don't produce any milk, and that is kind of a negative. That's the reason we have them. So we're gonna have to go and sell it, at least for the time being. That's really the only option we have directly. We don't have any of our fields that need fertilizer. It's just the one option that I have. So I think we'll lease a larger trailer. If I remember right, there's an unrealistic one of the one I have. We could lease that for $600, sell what we have. We'd make like $5,000 in the end. So I think that's what we'll do. Then I'll just return it afterwards. I don't like using super unrealistic things. Have I in the past and will I in the future? Yes, of course I probably will. But just so it saves us a bunch of time. Otherwise, I could use the one that we have and it's going to take a lot of trips. Like 6, 7 trips. Just in cost saving, or not cost, but time savings, it's going to be nice. I would like to get this field here planted, obviously. That'll likely be after the long grain rice field is. Probably get the cedar filled up with seeds, and then I can get it started there. I'm thinking we'll do barley again, just so we can get a more of a stockpile for chickens, which I'm not sure if we'll get them today, but super soon. The header, surprisingly, actually he did go on the trailer today. It seemed like it wanted to jump off, but it stayed. This is after the 1.5 update. I didn't see anything about it getting patched, but maybe it did get patched. I do have one contract to collect. It was 5 trees, nothing much. I'm sure that is going to yield quite well, which is going to be interesting. Because our trailer's fairly good sized, but still, it's I would assume it's going to be more than one trailer load. Because that's sorghum, so it yields fairly decent for the amount. Not the, like, money-wise isn't the top crap, but the amount is pretty dang good. So that's likely where I'm gonna have to store it, too. I don't think sorghum prices are super great yet. I think we are like exactly a year, or just under a year away. I think it's December is best price for sorghum. I think this can hold slurry, right? Maybe not. This might not hold slurry. I didn't check, did I? Pretty sure it does, right? No, it doesn't. Dang it. None of these do. What was I thinking? Yeah, I think it has to be a special. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking there, I'll be honest. Oh, I should. This is why you should check. I always check. This has a really large capacity. It looks like it'll go down the road, so I guess we'll lease this instead. So we're not going to make that much money off of the slurry. Like I said, we don't really have anything to use it on, so our options are basically sell it or let the buffalo not produce that great amount of milk, and that's quite a big negative, so I guess we'll grab that. And we'll bring that one to, I don't know, BGA or something to sell it at. Alright, there we go. We can just use this, so let's take a gander at where slurry is best at. I'm guessing it might only be at the BGA. Or we could sell at the liquid manure place. I think the BGA is quite a distance, so I want to know where that is. That's right down here, and the BGA is over here. Considering I'd have to drive through city roads in here, I think I'll go up here instead. Well, we'll still make like $4 grand off of this. Not a ton, but I can't complain too much. So that way we can at least get things done, and they can continue producing whatever rate of milk that they were. Saw worker was done, so I'll have to get them moved over here. They'll probably need seeds. I think they were a little low before, so probably have to get at least a bag. We don't have any on the farm at the current moment that I know of, outside of what would be in the planter, which I could empty that too. Probably should just get it started. I am very much aware that this is not top maintenance on this. I would like to try to get a larger tractor and then sell this. It's just not happening right now. I'm hoping to get one in the sales, obviously, to try to save some money. It's starting to kind of seem like that's probably not going to happen, though, so I'm likely just going to have to bite the bullet, if you will. Oh, we'll continue on to the sell point. Get this sold. Not worth a ton, but that way the pen is at least empty. Alright, here we are. Oh, brakes work. We'll get this sold. It looks like it's going to be fairly slow unload rate. Well, we can at least take a look at tractors and stuff. Like I said, I was hoping there'd be something in the sales. That's not seeming to happen. So kind of chances are we're going to have to bite the bullet and buy something new. Honestly, this class is pretty good. Upgrade all the way. That's the main number I'm looking at. What's the horsepower fully upgraded? Is it gonna... It's similar model, yeah. Similar. Top end horsepower is... This would be heavier, obviously, with tracks and everything. I mean, I don't know if you could beat that. Till you get up to here in this Fent range. Be tough to beat that, honestly. What's this fully maxed? 339,000. It's tough to beat that. I think we might be looking in that section. I mean, I'll look around to maybe like the New Holland or something. It's 10 less horsepower, but you know, maybe it's 10 grand less or something. Where it's like, yeah, that makes cost-effective sense. All right, let's get this returned. Oh, returned, not reset. I mean, I can just take a look now. It's 4 grand, 5 grand less. Is it worth it? This one's a lot heavier too, which is not a bad thing. When you're trying to obviously pull stuff, sometimes it's not a bad thing. This one I'm sure is... This is 390. I think we're going to have an interesting decision, or at least I'll have an interesting decision to make. A lot of good options. And I would prefer to try to go after a large tractor instead of getting a medium and upgrading it all the way. And still, it's only going to be at the minimum of what a large tractor could be. And then the large tractor, you can still upgrade it another horse, 100 horse, 150 horsepower. That's why I would prefer to either get a base level large or nothing. I don't want to take too many medium steps or too many steps to get to the same goal. We'll likely have to lease seeders and stuff, at least for this big, the bigger field here. I don't think anybody would want to watch, a worker try to plant that with a 3-meter width drill. It's going to take multiple months. It would be a very long ordeal. So, and ideally, I would like to try to get maybe soybeans or something higher priced into this field, the fairly low growth cycle. Soybeans are one of my favorite crops from FS22, and I haven't gotten to do much of them in 25, partially because you need a planter for it, and that's extra cost. And basically every map you start with a seeder, you don't start with a planter. Alright, so I'll get this parked here, right on the side. I think that's probably the best place to put it right now. I fully expect to have to bring that to the silo at least once. Obviously, it's hard to say for certain, but this field should take a little while to get done. I don't foresee it being done immediately, so I think next time we'll try to get grass cut, because that is going to need to be done fairly shortly. Obviously a mixer, I would like to get a mixer, that way we could do total mix. But I'm not sure how much those cost, actually. As soon as I find one, I went and buy it. I had to, yep. 45. Obviously, you'd prefer to get one of the larger ones. That's a pretty good deal. It's a mod, too. 45K. It's not too bad. Obviously, I'd have to figure out, what's the best recipe. I've yet to do TMR in 25. I don't foresee it being different than 22, but I am using different bales than I would normally use. I basically always use square bales, and anytime I use total mix ration or anything, so the recipes are probably a little off, which I know there was some square bale mods. Yeah. Half the cost. So that's good. There are some built-in windrow ones. They're a little heavy on the horsepower side. But that is a nice one to have. It'd be a nice option we could lease as the baler to do. Probably about the same price. It's a little bit more, but it would be my preferred bale type. Easier to stack and just easier to manage. Maybe that's one I'd look to buy, honestly. It's hard to say, because now, you know, we got a bunch of money over the winter. It's probably 600,000 easily we probably made last 2 months. We're probably not going to make nearly that much for a while. A lot of the products, obviously, that was just the high price. You know, and sorghum might be the similar way. I needed to look at price for this. Just in case maybe it's a really good price now, I could sell it. That's not too bad. Grain mill's not too far away either. Either I sell it now or I'd have to wait a whole year. I think as long as the price looks good, we could probably take it to the grain mill. Which wouldn't be a bad thing. We can get some more money in, which obviously, yeah, we have 480,000, but you know, if we buy a tractor, that's 350,000 there. I'm gonna have to probably rent a planter or something regardless. I see that already. A mixer, obviously, and a baler are probably some of the bigger things. And I want to do chickens too, which, yeah, there's a lot of things that we have I would like to get done. Just financially, I gotta plan things out. It's tough. But it's not the worst thing, so. Well, I think I'll go ahead and start up a time lapse for this, so we'll probably just get this whole field done, and I'll bring the selling goods to the grain mill as needed. So I'll talk to everyone once the time lapse is done.
Just to feel right, can't help but see you and everything. Can't find a way to lose the memory. I need you close, tell me where you are. You got me reeling, chasing down the feeling. I've searched this out from low to high, but nobody shines like you and I miss you, and I don't know how to. I miss you, and I don't know how to. I can't help but miss you, and I don't know how to. I miss you, I miss you, I miss you, I miss you. I don't know how I take the long way on Ocean Ave to remember the way we'd walk down it holding hands. Last December, I look for you on the boulevard. Sometimes I think I still see your car. I need you close, tell me where you are.
Alright, so we're just about done here. Yeah, if you can't tell, there's a little bit of a bug with the sorghum showing in the combine. It was fine at the beginning, but yeah, it looks like the combine is empty, but we're 86% full. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not sure if it's just a thing with sorghum and it's been a bug for a while with this combine, or if it's just a straight up bug in the game or not. That part I do not know. But that trailer's full, so I'll double check the price. But more than likely that is going to get sold. There's not a ton I missed, but I'll get the larger pieces at least. Yeah, I think next time we'll try to probably get a large tractor. And we'll get this replanted. So we'll hop over here and either I gotta bring it to the silo or I gotta bring it to a sell point. So I'll just double check. I would say that's a pretty good price. I mean, either I sell it now or I'm gonna wait a whole year. And I kind of would want the money now. I mean, like I said, yes, I know we have a lot in the bank account, but I foresee that dropping probably a lot next month. Because yeah, I'm gonna try to get a large tractor for this field so I can replant it. I'll probably have to lease the planter itself. So, but yeah, you know, obviously a tractor's gonna be $350,000 easily unless we get really lucky. It hasn't happened, but maybe. I'll probably obviously have the wood products to sell. I did not sell those today. We didn't have a bunch, so I'll sell them next time. We should have quite a bit. So that might be a good chunk of money, actually. We'll see, though. Otherwise, I don't think we have anything to sell. I'd have to check on the cedar, too, the drill. See how the worker is getting along there. See if they're close to getting things wrapped up or not. I haven't seen any notifications pop up, so I would assume they're still working on it. When this is unloading, we can check on them. If they're still working on it, we'll quickly get chickens and stuff today. Why not? Alright, let's take a look-see. Looks like, last edge. Well, this is quite a bit of money. 60,000? Yeah, 56,000. Not too bad. So in total, we'll get like $80,000 from this harvest. The field itself costs, what, $220, $230? So we'll still have a decent ways to go to paying, how much it costs, for the field to start making money from the cost of it, but we're not too far. We're not too far away. I'm gonna check how much barley we have too. To be safe, we'll probably start with fewer chickens. That way, I have a far higher chance that we're gonna have enough barley to make it to the next time. I would assume, I think it's 30,000 liters in there. That should last a while. But it's also like 10 months until barley harvest. So we gotta factor that in. Next month, of course, we'll have to weed that and do second layer fertilizing. Could do it a different month, obviously, but I prefer to try not to get narrow tires. I think we have them on the Adco. Just, it's a couple $1,000s that I would like to avoid. Get this turned off once this is emptied. Actually, I'm going to try to put the header on the the header trailer. I want to see if it's actually somewhat fixed or if I just got really lucky. Probably need to put diesel in this too, so I should make sure I get that done. Might be done off camera, but it'll be done. The next field would be over that direction as well, so. I think it's soybeans, actually. Looks pretty lined up. Drop it. Yeah, I don't think that actually got fixed. That's quite unfortunate. I need to submit a bug report probably for that. I'll have to do that once I'm done recording. But I'll get this quickly sold and we'll head back. I think we'll get the chickens. Makes sense. We have everything that we need for them. I'm hoping they're going to fit in the spot I'm hoping they're going to fit in. I haven't moved the bales into the bale storage yet, so that might play a role in if it fits in there or not. Oh, worker completed their task. Good to see. Get this sold. Not sure. Do we have a room up here? Fit it. And yeah, I would think it would fit. That whole field, at least at one point as a field, will be taken up now. Unless I come up with something that's smaller that'll fit in there somewhere. I'm sure there's something that would fit perfect in there. Alright, so let's swing in. We'll grab a little bit of barley. I think it's a 9,000 liter capacity. Yeah, that's pretty close. Alright, so let's go to constructions. I did see in the recent patch they fixed this pen. It'll actually do a custom pasture now. That's not the one we're going to do, but that was one that other people were wanting to do. Supposedly it's fixed, so. Ooh, this will actually take up a lot less space than I thought it would. I think we'll place it here. Maybe that's the wrong decision, but I think that's what customized fence. What? Let's sell this. Actually, let's do custom pen. I'm gonna want to move these bales though. Yeah, that's nice. I must be for every pen. I thought it was just for the beginning one, but now, which way do we want to have this? We want probably as pushed as close to the road as I can. This is gonna be a lot of chickens. Yes. I did not realize this was going to be something that we could do, but I am not complaining. Is there... Okay, there is a eventual part where that gets restricted. Okay, and we gotta somehow line it up into that. Triple plant meadow. The real question is how many chickens can fit in here now. It's a fairly large extension. 366. Wow, that was so worth it. We got 6 more chickens. I figured I would get more than that, I'll be honest. That's just, it's almost comical. I'm thinking that we might get like an extra 100 in here. And we got 6. I feel like it's a decently larger pen. But I guess not large enough. Actually, it's not bad to have that spot by the shed. We could park this trailer back there or something. Yeah, that's kind of comical. I thought it would be more than that, but guess not. We're only gonna get an extra 6 chickens for. I wouldn't say it's double the pen size, but it feels like it's close. Who knows? They only said that they let you now do it. They fixed it so you could. Who said it's in perfect working order right now? Alright, I always buy 1 rooster for all my pens, so I'll buy 1. And for anything, how many do we want to do? Maybe 100 of these? I'd prefer them to obviously reproduce themselves as much as possible. Why another 25 of these? And I'll have to fix some groundwork, it looks like. Oh, it's not much groundwork, just a little softening. Right there. Oh. I said a little. That looked like a lot of softening. Well, that looks pretty good, actually. Off camera, I'll get the asphalt and everything placed down. I don't think I'll put asphalt back here. I don't know, maybe I'll just put grass right in here. That might be a better look. You know, so just around a shed. We'll park a trailer back there or something. But yeah, that is about everything for today. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you in the next video. Bye.